The father, Tommy Elrod, the central figure in the Wakeyleaks scandal that enveloped Wake Forest football last season, is cordial but firm. "No, I can't talk about that," Elrod told a Journal reporter Thursday. "I appreciate you coming by. You've got to do your job." Wake Forest plays host to Louisville today, one of the three teams confirmed to have received proprietary game preparations from Elrod, a former Wake Forest quarterback and assistant coach and radio analyst for the team, about the Deacons' playbook. The ACC fined Louisville and Virginia Tech $25,000 each. Army's defensive coordinator was suspended for 2 weeks and fined $25,000. Today marks the first time the Deacons have faced the Cardinals since news of the scandal broke. And it's the only matchup the Deacons have in the near future against a team found to have received information from Elrod. Wake Forest won't play Virginia Tech again until 2022. Army isn't on the schedule through at least 2021, which is how far in advance the Deacons have released non-conference opponents. Thursday afternoon at his home, a bearded Elrod was polite, but firm that he could not discuss any part of it. So any of the questions that linger remained unanswered, including, were other teams involved? Was gambling a factor? What is Elrod doing now? Does he feel any remorse? The Deacons, coach Dave Clawson and players, say they've moved on from the story, which captured national attention and revealed a traitorous 3-year scheme. "For us, and I really think this, we don't really care about that anymore. It was a year ago. We know that that's a new team. You can't blame the players for what happened, and for us, it's about focusing on us," senior quarterback John Wolford said. "I'll go ahead and tell you what you expect me to tell you, that stuff doesn't matter." But Louisville's the epicenter of the scandal. It was at Pop of John's Cardinals Stadium that members of Wake Forest's traveling party found documents about the Deacons' game plan a day before Louisville scored 34 fourth-quarter points in a 44-12 victory. Louisville coach Bobby Petrino denied his staff had any advance information about the game. And it was recently fired athletics director Tom Jurich who, after it became known Louisville had received information, said, "None of the special plays were run during the course of the game. Our defense regularly prepares for similar formations every week in their normal game plan." Louisville's Board of Trustees voted October 18 to fire Jurich following the school's acknowledgement of being part of an FBI investigation into the bribery of basketball recruits. On a smaller scale, there are other sources of bad blood between the programs. Wake Forest junior running back Matt Colborn too committed to Louisville in the summer before his senior season and then was told 2 days before National Signing Day that his offer had been pulled and that he wouldn't be able to enroll at Louisville until after the 2015 season. Instead, the former Mr. Football for the state of South Carolina signed with Wake Forest. Then there's the he said between Louisville quarterback Lamar Jackson and Clawson. In a Sports Illustrated story during the build-up to the national championship in January, an anonymous ACC coach was quoted saying Jackson has no future as a quarterback in the NFL, a month after Jackson won the Heisman Trophy. In August, Jackson said he heard it was the Wake Forest coach. Clawson denied being the source of the quote and said he thinks Jackson is one of the best quarterbacks that we have ever faced in our time here. Wake Forest players say they've put it all behind them. "We're past last year," sophomore offensive tackle Jake Benzinger said. "After we won the bowl game, we were past it. We know that we can win games and we know that we don't need to worry about the past. And we're just looking toward the future."